She's been kidnapped by Cobra. We have no alternative. Call in G.I. Joe.
Fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe.
Who's leader of the Joe team? Hawk.
He's America's best. He's in control. He's the man.
Good luck, Joe.
He lives his days with the legend of G.I. Joe.
The Legend of G.I. Joe. New from Marvel Comics.
It's unacceptable! Look! G.I. Joe is beating us in the snow!
G.I. Joe is fighting Cobra, the enemy, on land and sea and air. G.I. Joe, American hero.
And he's beating us in the air!
Joe's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase. G.I. Joe, American hero.
There's only one man who can help us.
It's him. What's in store for G.I. Joe? Find out in Marvel Comics.
I'll show you how to get G.I. Joe. Destro.
Of course it's Destro, you fool! Who else can help us?
We'll attack here.
Terrifying captain of G.I. Joe. Destro is his name. Destro is his name. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Fighting Cobra and Destro.
Where'd those jets come from?
G.I. Joe headquarters. We've got to find it.
But will they? Read the further adventures of G.I. Joe in Marvel Comics.
G.I. Joe is beating us. We need a new plan, Destro. A night attack. Night attack? And Major Blood will lead.
Major Blood is a dangerous foe, trained by Destro, the enemy of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, American hero, fighting Cobra and Destro.
They chased us off and captured a Cobra officer. That's part of my plan.
What does Destro mean? Follow the further adventures of G.I. Joe in Marvel Comics.
We've captured a Cobra officer.
Bring him back. That captured officer is going to lead us right to G.I. Joe headquarters. You're a genius, Destro.
Destro's got a plan. He's an evil man. He's the terrifying enemy of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, American hero, fighting Cobra and Destro.
They're counterattacking. And so will Destro.
What will happen? Find out in the further adventures of G.I. Joe from Marvel Comics. Cobra's gotten through our front lines.
Destro's leading them.
Is there no stopping that man?
G.I. Joe can do it.
G.I. Joe against Cobra and Destro, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, real American hero, fighting Cobra and Destro.
The Legend of G.I. Joe continues in Marvel Comics.
If anyone can stop Joe, it's Zartan.
Evil master of disguise.
Changes color before your eyes.
Zartan. Zartan has an evil plan just for G.I. Joe. G.I. a real American hero, fighting a fiendish new foe.
Your plan is not working, Zartan. Wrong commander.
Watch. Follow the further adventures of G.I. Joe in Marvel Comics.
Someone is coming. It's Zartan. Dreadnoks, Kopenichi. You must attack G.I. Joe before dawn. Cobra!
They can destroy and leave no traces.
Dreadnoks!
Evil is written all over their faces. Dreadnoks, horrifying new foe of G.I. Joe.
That's right!
G.I. Joe, American hero, fighting evil Cobra.
The Legend of G.I. Joe continues at Marvel Comics.
What?
My brother's in trouble.
How do you know?
I know. Till now, Joe's had it easy, but now it's gonna get real hard. Cobra's tired, evil twin brothers, leaders of the Crimson Guard. They're double twins, so much the same. If one's in trouble, the other feels pain. The Crimson Guard's the most dangerous foe. G.I. Joe.
Can G.I. Joe stop the Crimson Guard? Find out in Marvel Comics.
Lift up!
Joe!
Wait till Cobra sees our new battle platform.
It's arriving! Attack now by hydrofoil! Cobra hydrofoil soon cross the water is an evil new foe. Cobra hydrofoil's gonna get G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe! They're counterattacking!
Pop it out, Zartan! Pop it out!
What's next? Find out in Marvel Comics.
high-speed mission in enemy waters. There's no turning back. You're aboard the G.I. Joe Devilfish. Devilfish! When you run into a Cobra attack.
Cobra attack! Cobra's got a new hydro blend. Cobra's an evil foe. And Cobra's new hydro blend is gonna get G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, American hero.
What happens next? Find out in Marvel Comics. Fearing Cobra Commander no longer has the ability to lead, Destro and Dr. Mindbender comb the tombs of the most evil leaders in history, and from their genetic tissues produce a composite clone with the military genius of Napoleon, the ruthlessness of Julius Caesar, the daring of Hannibal, and the cunning of Attila the Hun. Behold the ultimate Cobra Emperor, Serpentor.
Serpentor, the most evil foe of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, American hero.
What happens next? Find out in Marvel Comics.
Deliver this. The swamp fire'll get it there fast.
Swamp fire changes color in bright sunlight.
It's a trap.
The Jones attack and swamp fire takes
Look out
flight.
for the hooks. We've captured Xandar and Zorana. Thunder Machine will bring
Red Knox, Thunder Machine, meanest machine you've ever seen.
Show him some thunder.
Red Knox, Thunder Machine is Joe's new evil foe.
G.I. Joe,
American hero.
What happens next? Find out in Marvel Comics.
Cobra's got the right materials. Cobra's got the perfect home. Cobra Terrordrome. Cobra Terrordrome. Cobra's got a threat more evil than G.I. Joe has ever known. Cobra Terrordrome.
Dr. Mindbender!
We're ready for the Joes. Launch the firebat.
G.I. Joe!
Won't know
What hit them? G.I. Joe, American hero!
Will the Cobra Terrordrome be the beginning of the end for G.I. Joe? Find out in Marvel Comics.
It's the Joes. Where's the new Cobra Commander?
Here, with the new Cobra Pogo! Now it's in front of you, now it's behind! Rector, let's take off an attack!
Cobra!
Joe's got trouble. He's got it bad. Look, Cobra's got a pogo and it's up his man.
Fight back! You and Tunnel Rat set up a slam defense!
Run forward, gun.
G.I. Joe!
Cobra!
G.I. Joe, American hero.
What will happen? Find out in Marvel Comics.
Here comes Zanzibar.
Hey, watch it!
Guess what, mates? I discovered the Joe's rocket base. Recycle's ready.
Let's destroy it!
Watch out, Jones, cause trouble awaits you. The Dreadnought cycle's gonna devastate you. Dreadnoughts! You can't escape the air skiff, mate! Hope I didn't dirty your nice uniform, Cobra! Joe! G.I. Joe!
Will G.I. Joe ever capture the vicious dreadnoughts? Find out in Marvel Comics.
Okay, Hawk, it's operational!
Like taking candy from a baby!
Get the shuttle complex ready for launch! 2, 1! We have liftoff! We're separating from the booster! And Joe needs help! We got him! Now let's get Cobra! Yo, Joe!
A real American hero!
Follow the adventures of G.I. Joe in Marvel Comics.
Joe!
To protect America, a top-secret team creates the battle vehicles of the future.
We're in real trouble here, Hawk! I'm calling in Battle Force 2000! Battle Force 2000! Secret Force of G.I. Joe! They're splitting in two and reforming! Battle Force 2000!
That's Squadron!
They can take on any foe! Oh, G.I. Joe! American hero!
Cobra!
Will Battle Force 2000 finally defeat Cobra? Find out in Marvel Comics.
Cobra's stolen the defense plans and is heading for the stiletto!
Stop him before he launches into space!
We'll take the Desert Fox!
G.I. Joe!
We're too late! Look, it's Sergeant Slaughter riding the Warthog!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe! Fighting hard against Cobra foe! And nobody beats G.I. Joe! A real American hero!
The threats are mine!
What happens next? Find out in Marvel Comics. Tired of the fanatical ravings of Cobra Commander and Serpentor, Destro goes it alone.
Destro's back on the attack! Out to conquer the world on his own!
Leading Destro's army is the anti-gravity pod, the AGP.
Who needs Cobra? With my demon and the Iron Grenadiers, neither Joe nor Cobra are a match for me.
Yo, Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, the real American hero!
Can Destro's army destroy Joe and Cobra? Find out in Marvel Comics.
There it is, man! Cobra
Last Stand? Find out in Marvel Comics.